Good evening, everyone. Welcome Wednesday night. It is the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars series, and it is the regular season finale. A little bit of time travel, and we are going back in time to the old school Phoenix International Raceway here tonight to end the regular season, and it is going to be a drama-filled race here tonight, as it is a points battle, basically for the final spot to get in to the playoffs. Who will be our championship 8 advancing into the playoffs next week? Under the hot sun here. Track temp earlier was about 130 degrees. I think it's dropping just a little bit. Like I said, we are at the old school Phoenix here for the regular season finale. 85 laps tonight. I can't remember. We'll have to ask Kyle when he gets in here. It's either 80 or 85. I think it's 85, but I know the fuel run is about 50 laps. So we're going to see drivers here tonight who work the fuel strategy, who work the tire strategy. A little bit of a light crowd. 15 cars here tonight, but all the ones that matter are here for the points to see who can be that final driver to sneak their way in. Speaking of the points, let's pull those up really quick. Top 7, probably, I'd say top 6 are probably in a safe spot. So Joey Sainz coming in, your points leader. He has already secured the deal, so he is your regular season champion. Looking to continue that momentum starting next week. Connor Dudek right now is in second, Matthew Croak in third, Nathan Dupton in fourth, and David Gainforth in fifth, and Larry Brunner in sixth. But then you start to go down a little bit here, and it gets a little bit tighter. So there you can see Christian Delgado with 273 points. Stephen Hine right now tied with Nathan Manwaring, both at 272. But see Chris Letts 271, Jacob Bowen 269, and Joe Ogle 262. So it's only 11-point swing there for Joe. He's here. A lot of them are here tonight, so it's very close for those final, that's actually the final 2 spots here in the playoffs. You see who is going to advance and make their way. But they got a battle here, the old school track. No dog leg. You're going to be mowing the grass if you're trying to do that here tonight, so more of a traditional style. Jacob Bowen, he is out on the track right now. Practice still says 35 minutes. That's not accurate. We'll be advancing this session here in just about 7 minutes. Jacob Bowen is here. Then we got a driver that's going to be doing the back-to-front challenge, although he is experimenting on the track right now. But the 20 is going to attempt to go back to front. He is a season champion here. Did he get to work? Oh, there he goes. iRacing physics at its finest. He's going to come crashing down on the track. All right, who's not dinking around? Here we go. Alan Ayers, he's out on the track right now. Currently 7th fastest on the timing board. Let's pull up that tower. There you can see the drivers highlighted in that pink color, that Elswick E-Sports color. They're in. The drivers in yellow are kind of either in or on that outside. So 7, 8, and I think 7, 8, 9, and 10 are highlighted. Joe Ogle right there in 9th place right now. The 55 is not highlighted. Let's fix that. Let's highlight Joe. He's close enough. Mathematically, he has a shot at this. Yes.
What, down to 16th? It's a long shot, but
I'm not gonna put them 16. I think Ogle's going to be the last one, I think, with how many cars are here tonight. I think he'll be the final points one to maybe have a shot at it.
Let's see, I made a list. It was a rough list.
But so, I think position 7, 8, so both positions, one in and the cut line, I think are up for grabs tonight.
Oh, so it was actually down to John Boyd, who is mathematically able to make it in, but like everybody would have to not show up.
Yeah, so everybody showed up, so he's not mathematically in any shape or form.
Sean Tosh didn't show up. Chris didn't show up. They're getting provisionals though, so yeah.
Kyle, you were looking forward to this one here. You still excited? Think this is going to be a good one?
Oh yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be better than any of the other Phoenix races. This is the real Phoenix.
Now, is this going to be better than Auto Club?
That's a tough stretch. I don't think anything's going to top Auto Club. I think that was the best race in the entire history of Cyber Thunder.
We'll see what these drivers here, regular season finale in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars. Joey Sainz has already locked it up. Another one question for you here, Kyle. We got a driver going back to front in that 20. He's a season champion. Last week it didn't work so well for one of the drivers trying that. Does the trend reverse itself here and does the 20 find his way to the front?
I think so. He actually did that at Auto Club. His championship season, he started last and made his way to the front. He is the fastest in the room so far. So yeah, he has a very good chance of by over a 10th. Yeah, he has a good chance of going from back to front. I told them don't make it easy on him, brace him.
That's in the chat room there. Joey was mentioning that too. He may get up to the front, but he's not going to get in front of me. So we'll see how that's going to shake out. Joey right now is second on the board, although Mark Morton. Wow,
There's a throwback.
Yeah, and look at the car he's in. So go figure. He just put in the time there. He's third on the board right now.
Nice. He's been having solid runs. Just a few mistakes here and there, but he's been coming on strong the last few races. Kansas he was strong. Auto Club he was strong. Not sure how he was at Daytona, but just clean up the mistakes. First you get fast, and then you get good.
One of our in-car drivers, the 94, Mr. Alan Ayers, currently 8th on the board right now. So he's starting to find a little bit of a groove here in the Rising Stars series, but just gets a little bit contact or something happens to him and falls back. But he's starting to build that momentum, Kyle.
Yeah, last week's pole setter, I believe he was, or might have been second. He was at least on the front row. It's just, you come down to this part of the season, you know what you have, you know where you're sitting in points. I don't think Allen's ran the full season, but it's just kind of minimizing your mistakes on pit road, bouncing off the wall, bouncing off other cars.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, he catches it though. Oh,
no.
Just kidding.
Nope, just a little kiss. But yeah, you don't want to do that.
He's in his rig right now laughing. He's having a good time. Somebody in the background is mixing the washing machine around. Hey, we got 2 minutes here, just under 2 minutes left before we're going to head over to qualifying. We're going to step aside for the Stars and Stripes, and we'll be right back here with this 85 lap battle.
Yes, sir.
See, there we go. I couldn't remember 80 or 85. 85 laps. So we'll be right back with the Stars and Stripes for qualifying here at Old School Phoenix in the Elswick Esports Rising Star Series.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Just like that, the magic of timing. It's almost like we planned it. As soon as national anthem is over, it is time to get rolling. Qualifying. Kyle, 1 lap hit or 2 lap hit here? What's it going to be?
I think 2 laps. I ran my fastest on my second lap, but that was when the track was a lot cooler. 113 degree track temp. It'll be close. I'm thinking second lap.
You're thinking second lap is where we're going to see the hot time at. So we'll see here. Christian Delgado out on the track right now. Old school paint here. We haven't seen him rock this paint for a while.
It is throwback week here at Cyber. Not for the cop cars. So he had a little bit of damage on his left front. Is that just it's just a shading issue?
I think it's just the shading, yeah. Oh, he's just put in a fastest second time there. We'll see. So he's going to come across the line. He is at the top of the timing board right now. How about your regular season's points leader as Stephen Hine has moved? So battle for that cut line. Two drivers on that outside looking in almost. They're on the top there. Joey's going to dethrone them, though. He's going to move to the front.
Uh-oh. Mike just bounced because of internet.
Oh, that's not going to help the back to the front challenge.
Nope.
All right, here's Mark Morton. He's going to go to the top of the board opening lap.
67. That is a good lap. All right, maybe it is the first lap.
I think it is the first lap. Joey signs second lap, slower both sectors.
Identical for Joey. A 7.59 to a 7.59.
Oh, you don't want to be doing this. Joe Ogle sideways on the track right now.
Nope.
I saw that a lot in practice coming off of turn 4.
Oh, we got two Valvoline cars in the field.
Oh, are they matching paints?
They are.
Oh, my goodness.
52 and 55. That's going to be fun.
We need to put a rule around that.
God, that's 1 week, I guess.
Here, we're no confusing this car. Here's Nathan Manwaring in the 56.
Yeah, no losing that car.
A lot of pink tape, if you will, on that wheel up front.
Yeah, taped up, ready to go. She's a rocket ship.
I didn't even know you could paint that part.
I didn't either.
Yeah, look, we're learning something.
Yeah, you learn something new on Wednesday nights.
Nathan's going to come in fastest. How about Alan Ayers right now? He is 4th, and 2 drivers so far have not qualified. Obviously, one is desperately trying to get the technical issues figured out. That is Stuyvesant, and then Adam Benefield has not put in a qualifying time yet.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if he's going to try to back to the front.
It's like, is Alan doing a pit entry practice? Always fun to do during qualifying. Might as well if you got time to do it.
Yeah. Might as well. You can even just run laps until it kicks you out.
So we still got a minute 30 left here of the qualifying, and now the drama has switched over. Will the 20 make the return?
Yeah, this is. I haven't seen him come back.
It's riveting, nail biting. Oh,
he's back.
He's back.
Oh, he's not going to take a time. Might as well start at the back.
You want to go out there and just get a hit and just show him get everybody ready?
Yeah, maybe.
Give you work to do where you got to end a line somebody?
Yeah.
All right, quiet track right now with just under a minute left. So if Mike or Adam are going to put in a lap, they're going to want to do it here quickly. But I don't think they will. So Mark Morton right now starting on that front row. Right now he is the pole sitter. Joey Sainz will be starting to his outside.
2 in the last 4 weeks, I believe that is, because I think he had the pole at Kansas as well.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that. Consistency starting to show up towards the end of the season. That's an extra bonus point for Mr. Morton, but he is not in.
No, he's pretty far down,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, Mike's he's gonna try. He is out on track.
9 seconds.
Yeah, I think he's just getting sponsor plugs here.
Well, you know,
getting
when your car's got a certain name on it. Well, there we go. Qualifying has come to an end. He's in our chat, calling himself Front Row Mo. I didn't know you had Auto. I think Alan Ayers had Auto Club.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had Auto Club. But I think Mark had Kansas.
One of the two. Well, here we go. Here's our starting lineup as they are getting gridded up behind that iRacing pace car. 15 strong here tonight. Front row. At a Reaper Racing will be Mark Morton. Long Shot Motorsports, Joey Sines going to be starting it out to his outside. Row number 2 will have Nathan Dufton and Alan Ayers. There's Stephen Hine and Nathan Manwaring out of the Down and Out Paint Shop group. Matthew Croak and Christian Delgado with BTR Motorsports making up row number 4. And then you're rounding out your top 5. Another BTR driver, Jacob Bowen, and David Gainforth starting in 10th. Behind them will be Craig Schroeder out of Reaper Racing and Joe Ogle with the Mad Sim Racing Camp. Larry Brunner, also out of Down and Out, starting in 13th. And then Stuyvesant going to be heading to the back, and Adam Benefill there, Down and Out Paint. So we'll see Mike Stuyvesant trying to do the front to back, but he has got some heavy hitters on this front row tonight, Kyle.
Very. This is a stacked field.
And they are matching paints. I'm very disappointed at this point.
Good thing they didn't start on the pole.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine that?
Yeah, it looked like an F1 race.
At least one's got red numbers and one's got white numbers, so we'll somewhat make it through.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. And we got disappearing Dufton.
Pace car is out right now. Is it a 2-lap? Nope, there goes the pace car getting out of the way. I spend all this time trying to learn the old format as they are off and running.
Marco to a nice healthy lead.
Yeah,
Top
nice
3 have kind of
lead there.
separated.
We had a little bit of an internet blipping in and out. But Mark is now half a second lead. Alan Ayers in second, or Joey Sines in second. Alan Ayers in third, already up a spot.
Nice to see these underdogs, I guess you would say. But I mean, this is Rising Stars. Everybody's a rising star.
That's right. How about Nathan Manwaring already up 2 spots, trying to continue. Whoa, a little bit of wall rub right there.
A little bit. This track, it's not like the new Phoenix, where that's more of a speedway. This is more of a short track. You can get a little bit of damage here and it not impact you nearly as bad as it would at the other track.
What happened to
Oh, Alan, hold on to her. Keep her up there.
Oh, he's still in the wall. We were talking about that.
That'll hurt.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the qualifying, that he gets these good runs, but then early in the race, just into the wall there, that's heavy damage. How much is that going to hurt him at a track like this?
That's going to hurt him. That's going to really kind of ruin his race. He needs a caution and to get that quick fix. But
unlimited flex tape here.
Nope, unlimited tires, 1 flex tape.
That's right, 1 flex tape.
But look who's just behind him. That shiny number 20.
Yeah, already up 2 spots into 12. Slowly making his way through.
Just saving tires methodically, pacing.
The 47 is struggling in the back of the field right now. Alternator issue, if you will.
Yep, big time alternator issue. We got that, it's got a misfire. I wonder if it's like a Civic.
Oh, we should ask the Finny one.
Yeah.
How about this battle right now? Nathan Manwaring trying to hold off, but Matthew Croak is right on the bumper in the cow car. What happened?
Nathan disappeared and then came back and they were dead sideways.
Inside of Craig here. Ooh, Adam Benefield's on pit road already. Oh, he's heavy damage. So something happened to Adam.
Yeah, he was in behind Nathan. Nathan disappeared, and all of a sudden Nathan came back. And I think when their cars decided to unphase, it shot them both towards the wall. So I think Nathan has some damage too. But yeah, that's where Adam's damage just came from.
That's got to be frustrating if you're Adam as Nathan is continuing to struggle. So we're gonna just not camera him. Up at the front, how about this? Mark Morton got almost to a 2-second lead, 1.8 right now over Joey Sines. But how much of this is maybe Joey Sines just trying to do long run speed?
I think this is just him doing the long run speed. I think you'll see We saw this at Kansas. Mark got out to a huge lead, and then towards the end of the run, his tires were gone, and Joey just drove right by him. Now we're only on lap 8, and I think it's what 50 lap run for tank of fuel, so it's a one-stopper. You know, you could hit it at 42, split the race almost in half, but I mean, might as well run the tank dry.
Might as well. Christian Delgado up 4 spots. He's in the 4th spot right now. Ooh, getting a little wiggly there off the corner.
Well, Mike has cracked the top 10. Gotcha. Mark's up to 1.8 over Joey. He's just kind of smooth sailing right now. Nice and easy, about a lane up off the bottom.
Nathan Manwaring on the rear bumper of Delgado here, starting to put some pressure.
Delgado holds these guys up. You're going to have the Calcar and Jacob Bowen. This is going to be a 4-car race for, where are they, 5th? Not bad, not bad.
Jacob Bowen, he's already up 2 spots. He's in one of those drivers too that'll slowly, methodically move his way up into this field, and then all of a sudden towards the end, we're going to be talking about him potentially battling for a podium position.
Well, that's how it was at Auto Club last week. Him and Corey put on one hell of a battle.
This is a tight group here. You could throw for 4th place essentially. Delgado is holding him off. Ooh, close there for the 0-2. 0-2 here is probably trying to see 56 make your move, or I'm going to have to make the move on you essentially. So how many laps do you give it, Kyle, before you go, all right, you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it?
3 or 4. Because at this rate, you're just going to let those guys ahead of you pull away, and you're going to kill your right front trying to just run in this freight train here. As you can see, 56 is looking to the outside, he's looking to the inside, but you just can't quite get that run off the corner on Christian here.
Looks like Jacob is going to maybe try to press the issue too. He's closing in. He's going to go to the inside. Ooh, almost gets in the grass a little bit.
See, the other track, Jacob would have just sent it right through there, right through the pavement. But here, no, you have to work. I want to make him work for it.
I still would have gone through the grass.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a nasty curve there. That'll you'll clear 3 cars. It's kind of stabilized up front here, so I wonder if Mark's tires have just kind of evened out.
Yeah, it's back down to 1.7 for Joey. He's kind of slowly rolling his way through. What a season the 9 is having.
Yeah, this is championships season. Constant, up front, top 5, top 10s, wins, just consistently up front. These are the seasons you dream of having.
Side by side here for 6th position. Jacob's going to clear Matthew. That's going to be 3 spots gained. Our Stuyvesant watch, he's up into 9th now. It's kind of settled down for him just a little bit. That little game goes in front of him. March to the front is kind of settled.
Once he gets past 8, it's not that far to this big group up here. This is where the race is really going to start. He's only about a second and a half from this from the 0-2 here. Yeah, I think Christian's struggling on exit, and that's where 56 wants to make his pass, but Christian's right in the middle of the track. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you can see the 56 closes right in.
Middle off, he's good, but just I don't think Christian is trying to buzz his tires off the corner so he can have some later on in the run. Let's see here. Yeah, gains here, big time. Tries to push out, but moves up just a little bit.
You got into the wall there. Is that maybe the 13 not know who's there and pushed him into the wall a little bit?
There was space, but I think the 56 thought it was going to close up a lot faster, so he just kind of, it scared him, and he put in the wall, but that's opened the door for the number 2 here.
Yeah, 2 out of the inside of the background. I saw 20 sliding around almost hitting the rear end of the wall.
But this battle up here has brought in the 101 and the 20, so now they're within 1.5 seconds of each other entirely.
Yeah, tight group there. They're all closing in. Our leader is back down to a 1.6 second lead. But look at this battle. Third place, Stephen Hine. We can pull up the points again. He is currently on the cut line. Ty are 1 point behind Delgado. He's in front of him. And Nathan Manwaring, who is tied with. So all three that are right there on that line are all battling right now.
Well, this is why I chose this championship. It's drama right to the end. You see who you have to beat?
Spoiler.
Yeah.
The 2 and the 56 are starting to battle here. This is kind of allowing Delgado to pull away a little bit.
This could have been them just trying to get around Christian and them burning their stuff up, and now Christian's starting to pull away. He hasn't used his stuff up. It also could be the 56 has a little bit of suspension damage from hitting that wall.
You can see he's starting to push up now in the corners where the 20 can kind of stay that middle groove. Checking in our second place driver here, Kyle, I've been watching the timing board, and he can close in, but then falls back a little bit. So it's kind of a hit or miss on the laps here for a minute as Joey's going to get right up to that wall.
Yeah, I think he's starting to send it now. He's going to start to try to roll him in. Yeah, he hasn't, looking at his lap times, he hasn't cracked a 28. His fastest was lap 4 at a 29.04. Or you look at Mark Morton. Yeah, his fastest lap was on lap 3 at 28.85.
Yeah, and he's almost about a tenth faster a lap. Now it's over a 2-second gap almost. Going to go back up to 2 seconds. So Mark is finding gains. Looks like in 3 and 4, and Joey can find it in 1 and 2. So that seems to be where the accordion is coming in.
So to me now, it looks like his last lap was a 30. Joey's is still running in the 29s. This lap will be interesting with, hopefully they both keep it clean and we can kind of see where their tires are at.
Switch back to Stuyvesant back here in the 0-2. Mustang just had a moment. He got way wide. Now Stuyvesant's on the back bumper of the 101.
Mike's going to want to make quick work of these two here.
They are going side by side now.
Send it 3 wide, right in the middle. There's a gap. If no gap, if gap, race car. Michael. He's got 2 cars ahead of him, and now he's got 54 behind him. So now it's getting. He has no grip in the front, no grip in the rear. It's all just throttle control.
Danforth's going to slide. That's going to slow Mike up just a little bit.
Craig's looking on the inside. Woo! Oh, Mike's going to try and make a pass around the outside. Not quite.
I think Mike had to move up there or he was going to rear end the 101.
Oh, these 4 cars under him.
Car battle. Oh, look at Craig's going to go. He's not waiting.
No. If I were Mike, I would just let him go, let him make the hole, and you follow him through, and then when he burns his stuff up, just pass him right back. Yeah, Mike's going to try the outside again here.
Yeah, Danforth is kind of struggling a little bit when there's cars to the outside. Mike's going to pinch him down. Ooh, close there.
Oh. Yeah, Dave's struggling off the corners, it looks like. Mike's going to clear him here and to the inside of the 0-2.
But look at the gap it created. I mean, Jacob Bowen now is 3 seconds ahead of this group.
That is not what Mike wanted to see. Now Mike's going to have to go to catch these guys back up.
So he's going to run off the corner here, drag race. Down what is now the front stretch. Back in time, back to the future.
Yeah, back to the future. Flashback to the past, 20 years ago. Nicky Lauda said. Did you ever watch that interview? No, it's a classic. The world's longest F1 question. Well, Joey's starting to reel the leader back in. It's down to 1.6.
I think the only interview I will remember is the one that happened last week. Trying to go fight security.
You know what? I would put my money on Jackie Stewart.
I don't know if did you see that?
No.
Oh, it was great. They're trying to get Roger Federer, and he's up in like a VIP area, and Jackie Stewart just walks under the rope. to go grab him for the grid walk, and security's there trying to stop him, and he's just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to go to this guy.
Yeah, you know who? Do you know who I am? You're in my backyard.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Good times. Still good battles here. So Nathan has caught back up to Christian here. So got a bunch of recording effects going on with his tire management. They're about halfway, or just a little bit past way through this run here on the fuel. These guys are getting further and further away from that yellow line.
That you just got to start moving it up. Chase the grip. It's just like a dirt track. See, if I were Mike, 10 seconds back, I would almost pit at 40, split the race right in half.
That's 3.4 is the gap, 3.2 now, so he is trying to close this in and trying to make a run. He is up 7 spots. I'll tell you, Joe Ogle here, not a fan of Phoenix right now. He is falling 2 spots. He's all the way back in the 14th position. Allen with that damage is kind of surviving a little bit, but he is back in 11th. Outside of the top 10, but when you start looking at the rear of this pack here, Kyle, they're pretty spaced out.
Yeah, it's just if you don't run this track often, then after running the new one, it kind of throws you for a loop. You're like, whoa, it's the same footprint, but it's a completely different animal. I think there's more banking in the new version through 1 and 2 than there is with this one. But I think 3 and 4 are the same footprint.
In 4 has been struggling. He keeps getting to the inside of the 0-2, but just can't get it done. And now that's going to open the door. Here comes Greg battle for 9th here.
Number Schroeder.
Got the trap map pulled up here, Kyle. You can see Mark got a 1.6 second lead over Joey, but Joey has a 3.5 second lead over Stephen Hine. And how about this for 4th place? It is getting closer now. Nathan is still there and Jacob Bowen. So kind of these little pockets of cars all over the place.
Yeah, it's like a mini Talladega. You got your tiny little packs. And then I think Mike's going to try to run down this pack and join in on this pack.
He's trying. He's
in
got
a
it
little
down
bit.
to 3. He's got it down to 3 seconds. He would like to see Nathan and Christian start getting side by side a little bit, I think.
Yeah, just slow him up, ease up off the corner, and then Mike having to come through the field, it would have hurt his tires, but just being slow and methodical like he has been, he should have better tires than what Christian and Nathan do, I would think.
Greg's going to get around Matt here. It is heating up more. 56 looks like he's getting tight there, Kyle.
Yeah, that'll be the right front's wearing out now. He's stuck behind the 13, and now he's got pressure from Jacob Bowen on the inside. Yeah, he has no turn in and definitely no turn off corner. Here you want to bring it in wide, and then towards about where the that first black mark on the wall is, that's when you just want to start getting in the throttle and turning it towards the bottom, just to set up a pass here. Then you can pass him coming off and then complete it going into the next corner.
All right, so you said if you're Mike, you're coming in at 40. Do you see any other driver? Mike's, by the way, cut this down in 2.5 seconds. Do you see anybody else working that strategy and trying to half cut it? Maybe what about the 52 or the 9? Are both of those two going to ride it out, you think?
I think those two are going to ride it out. Joey's got nothing to lose other than a win. He's already in the playoffs. Christian, honestly, if I were Christian, I would drop it in. You're a second behind the guy you're racing for that final cutoff spot. 1 lap here will make a huge difference. There's 2 seconds of fall off, it looks like. I think Mike's down to a 30, and I think he was in the 28s in qualifying. So 2 seconds of fall off, even 1 lap, that's going to put you ahead of him by about a second. So I think Christian and Mike should run the 40, everyone else. But hey, that's why I play crew chief for you up here, not down there.
I'm watching this battle here. It is starting to heat up for the lead. It is down to 1.2 seconds. The last couple laps, Kyle, Joey has been about 2 tenths faster and is closing in on Mark. Woo!
Oh, yeah. He's giving her the beans. I think Mark just has burned his stuff up, trying to get away from Joey. But now Joey's starting to reel him back in.
Oh, here we go. Down pit road is the 20.
37 early. Huh?
This is early, yeah. 37, 38.
Oh, hey, you know what? I would still win Price is Right.
All right, now you start to wonder, though, does that bring anybody else in? Does anybody else follow? So far, no. Nobody is answering the call.
Yeah, you would almost have to. But, I mean, you know.
Here comes Allen. So he's going to come down pit road. Use that roll of flex tape.
Yeah. Expect him to use that roll of flex tape there. So Mike's coming back out here. He only does one lap.
Mr. 13, any of them coming in? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, the 56 has caught the 13.
Yeah, he's right on that back bumper. And they've almost caught Stephen Hine.
And they've pulled away from Jacob. So I wonder if Jacob's burned up his right front.
So are you surprised so far that it's only been Mike? I mean, we knew Allen was going to probably try to come in early with his damage, but from that lead group, if you will, that was kind of battling here, only Stuyvesant coming down pit road.
Yeah, I am surprised. That's, I did not expect that. I figured once Mike came in, then everybody else would be coming in. It'll be interesting here. This should be a clean lap for him. See what his time is compared to the leader.
29.3 is going to be Mike's last time to a 30.4.
1.1 seconds. Yep. Oh, all right, now it's starting. Everyone's doing. David's coming in. So I think this will bring in 3 laps. Yeah, that might get Mike right up into 4th and 3rd here.
All right, so Gainforth is coming in. Yep, so he's going to get a slow now.
Joey's kind of backed off from Mark. He's back to 1.5. So we got the battle of the team, the Valvoline cars coming up here. You can see Joe Ogle and the 52 in the same shot. Oh, Joe's coming in. The leaders are staying out.
The leaders are going to stay out. Larry Brunner is on. Joe Ogle is on pit road, so you don't have to worry about the battle of the cars. I'm still surprised that we have not seen the 13 to 56. Here comes Jacob Bowen, so he's coming in.
Yeah, really surprising. I think you could run 50 laps, so maybe they're going to push it to 50. That's a 10 lap tire difference. Maybe they're thinking, you know, you only have to run 35 versus running 45 or so. Oh, I think Joey's coming in now.
Joey's coming in. I think Christian Delgado in the background, I think, saw coming in as well.
Yeah, Mark stayed out, so.
Christian Delgado's going to stay out, so Joey's in, Craig is in. All right, so now does Mark come in this lap?
Yep, he's coming in now. You have to cover Joey. And the 13 is pitting, and Stephen Hine staying out. I think Stephen will stay out to get a lap led. That is an extra bonus point. Yep, staying out.
Start to think then that's probably maybe what the 56 is trying to do too, see if he can pick up an extra bonus point. So it's going to be who's going to blink first.
Yep. All right, so Mike is now 9th. We'll have to see the blend on where him and Joey come out.
So
okay.
Joey is out.
White.
Joey is 2 seconds up. Whoa, almost the 56. Whoa. I don't think he was anticipating Joey. Here comes Stephen Hine, so he's coming in. So Nathan here is going to get that bonus point, but man, that was close.
That was very close.
There you can see Stuyvesant in the background.
Yeah, so I think this will bring him up to about 3rd.
So Mark is going to get out. He is right now in front of Stuyvesant, but Stuyvesant's got all the momentum, hot tires. He's going to go around. Ooh, Mark way up wide. Don't get into the wall. Oh, he's going to bounce the wall just a little bit.
That car looks fine. Now, Mark has 10 lap fresher tires than what Mike does, so they're racing now. I think Mark will start to pull away from Mike here.
Oh, yeah, you see Mike
he's
kind of walked up the track a little bit.
Yeah.
How about this? Matthew's going to stay out as well. Well, he's pretty safe. He's third in points. He's safe, but he's gonna get a bonus point for leading the lap. He's gonna be the last car to have not pit yet.
Hey, every lap count, or every point counts. Because it's not Scrambler Series like it is in the Truck Series. It's gain as many points as you can, and you're the champion at the end of the year.
Do the points reset for the playoffs, or will they just keep going?
Nope, they reset for the playoffs.
Okay.
I think they will probably reset to 1,000.
Matt is leading the way. Joey Sainz, going in that lap earlier, was able to get around Mark as he's got the babbling cars. He's probably trying to figure out in his rearview mirror which one is which. But he's got now a 9/10 of a second lead over Mark. And then Mike Stuyvesant is currently showing in fourth, but as the 0-2 comes down pit road, that'll cycle through. But how long can he hold on? He has got a 2.7 second lead over Christian Delgado, but that is slowly closing.
Yeah. Nope, Go-To's pitting this time. Yeah, he'll come out behind Christian. Christian has had, I don't know how many laps out there already. When did he pit? He pitted on...
It's seven lap difference. It's 37 versus 44.
Yeah, and that's about what Mark and Mike had, and you can see Mark is pulling away from Mike, so... 0-2 might get a chance to get past Christian and Mike. He might even challenge for second by the end of this race, depending on how well he can keep his tires.
Well, Joey must be doing some save mode here or something, because Mark has got right to his back bumper.
I think he's just hanging the stake in front of the dog. Like, yep, come on, it's right here, come and get it. Oh, what? Mark's gonna look around the outside.
Yeah, he's gonna go the long way around.
I think Joey noticed that at the end of that run, he was faster because Mark had burned his stuff up. So just let him burn his stuff up early, trying to, Joey's been up front all season, so Joey knows how to win these races. Mark is progressively gotten better, so now Joey's going to use that inexperience of Mark, where Mark's like, yes, I can get that lead and I can go burn his stuff up. Joey will just come right back to him.
Mark full send mode there. He's trying to get on the outside, and Joey's going to give it to him. I think Joey let him go by and said, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, now he's in a Valvoline sandwich.
Yes.
Oily.
Mike is currently in third, so let's do this. We're going to go through our top 10 here. So Mark just getting back around Joey here for the lead. Joey here, so they are right back where they started this race. Is in second place. Mike Stuyvesant is in third, up 11 spots, but he has got to keep the pressure going or keep the gas pedal down. He's got Christian Delgado up 4 spots, currently in fourth, closing in 7-lap pressure tires. In fifth place is Nathan Manwaring, who is on the outside looking in compared to Stephen Hine, who is in sixth place and behind currently. So Nathan right now is setting himself up pretty good. If this were to finish under this way, he's probably going to see himself advance into class potentially.
Now, does your thing yours doesn't take into account bonus points, right?
Yeah, but they both led a lap, so it'll net,
that'll
net itself out. So it's all position battle here for them.
Okay, all right.
Craig Schroeder is in seventh. He's got a number on the car. Alan Ayers took that flex tape. He is back up in the top 10. He is in 8th position, but he is under pressure right now from David Gainforth. He's got 3-lap pressure tires. And Jacob Bowen has fallen back into 10th place here, Kyle. So that pit run leading up to it, not in favor of the two.
No, that's surprising for me. That's a really... I didn't expect him to struggle here. That's not going to help his championship chase hopes.
Delgado is now 0.2 behind Stuyvesant.
But coming up with those 7-lap tires, 7-lap difference, only 1.5 seconds back is Nathan Manwaring. So trying to get the overcut here. He's only 4.5 out of the lead. There's a chance there. He may have enough tire to get to the lead. He's got 30 laps to go.
He closes right in on corner entry here. So
Yeah, that tells me he's overdriving.
Oh, almost going to give him the bump and get Mike out of the way. I'd do
Just
it.
a little boop. Yeah, of course, I would too. Because he sees those tires coming in behind him. He's like, he just go, go, go. But
Yeah, he's going to try to make this car as wide as possible.
he's there now.
Yeah, they're going to bump him. And here comes the 56, so he's right there. Woo, the 13's going to pinch him up again.
He was ready for it this time. He's going to cut underneath him.
Mike likes this for a minute. This might be giving him some breather room for just a second here. But
Just a little bit.
Just can't get it done on corner exit.
Now, what the 56 did there, going into 3 back on this version, before you could actually run down there, you could get your left side tires onto the apron, and it would actually de-wedge the car and help you rotate through the corner. But yeah, now the 56 is just going to send it right around the outside here. Get that run off 4.
He's going to try. Trying to power it down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he's got the run. Oh, close.
Side draft. Yeah, Mike's loving this. Christian sends it in, bobbles, and that's all the 56 needed.
Yeah, that was a full send, and he had to catch the car. And there you go, Nathan Manwaring now. Now he's going to go put the pressure on Stuyvesant. But this is good for the 56. He's now got a car gap between them. He's going to punt the 20 out of the way. But now Christian Delgado is in between him and Stephen Hines. So
Christian's got a chance down into 1 here. They both know their playoff hopes are on the line here. Yeah, he's just, the tires are too new on the 56 for 13 to do anything. But 56, if he wants to do something with those leaders potentially, he's going to want to get going now.
yeah, I know their playoff chances are like on the line here, but both of them where they're at right now are in. So they just need to not take each other out, because then they will not be in.
Oh. You still got a long race to go.
Yeah, 25 laps to go this time. Mark Morton is up to a 2-second lead again. So slowly pulling away. He's getting ready to put Larry Runner a lap down. Larry currently was in 6th place, so he had a 6-point lead over Christian Delgado. So all sorts of shaking and moving that can happen here. What Larry's got to watch out for is potentially against Stephen Hine if he falls too far down. Stephen Hine is only 7 points back from Larry. Larry's in 13th. Stephen is in 6th with a lap led. Math is hard, Kyle, but that would tell me the 89 might bump the 44 out.
And so Larry's getting ready to put a lap, he's a lap down now. Joe is just coming off a 4. They can see each other, so that is a position.
And he was a kind of a longer shot too. He was back in 12th coming into tonight.
Yeah, but I mean Larry will want to keep ahead of Joe for that extra point to keep his chances
Yes, 100%.
for playoffs.
Yeah, right now he might be just neutralizing Stephen Hines' lap lead. It's passed. That will be a problem.
He does have a little bit of breathing room here between the two.
Oh, Stuyvesant with a blink.
Well, Mike Blinkerson. Let's see, Larry's going into 3. Joe's just coming out of the dogleg. Yeah, it's close.
It's about 5 seconds.
Okay.
is where it's at. So it's,
All right. We'll catch back up later. 56 hasn't gotten around Mike yet.
no, he's still sitting right there, but Christian Delgado is hanging in as well. Now, if you're Nathan, though, you're looking at your relative, again, for Stephen Hine, he has got the 54 now. Stephen Hine's going to want to stay in front of Craig as best as possible.
Yeah, that is, at this point in the race, you're just trying to minimize how many spots you lose. See what he's math is hard. 4, 3, carry the 56. 1.7 seconds. 3.7 seconds between Christian and Steven. 3.2 now, I believe. Or 2.8, I don't know.
It's almost like we have a timing and scoring system now.
I don't have the timing and scoring system.
Sounds like a you problem.
I'm in a different. I'm not at my normal place. Oh, I think Larry's just in the wall there. No, just let Joey go.
Ooh, Christian Delgado has said hello to a wall. He's got damage on his car.
Oh, that's big time damage. Let's see, we'll go back here and.
Yeah, he might have just got tight off a wall and got right into it. Or off the 56 still battling. Nothing's changed up at the front, so we're not missing anything. Here we go, side by side. Joey's starting to close in. 18 laps to go. It is under 2 seconds again.
Lap 60.
That got close.
Lap 65, he brushed the wall coming at it too, got tied up underneath or behind the 56. So he just lost the nose and bumped the wall. Or maybe it was Nathan giving him a little taste of his own medicine. Who knows? We're here just pushing storylines and feuds.
Hey, whatever gets the clicks, right?
Exactly. Fights create clicks. What did Bischoff say? Controversy creates cash.
Yeah.
56 trying the outside. Oh, Mike has a little bit of damage on his left rear.
Ooh.
That was a hello, get going shot from someone.
Oh, and the 56 had to get way off the gas because all of a sudden the 13's caught back up. So Nathan here going to try to reset. But still in a good position right now. 16 to go. A lot of drivers here. You can see in the background, Stephen Hine is in full go mode right now. He knows keeping the 54 behind him might be his only shot to jump potentially the 44 in points and take the 44 out of playoff contention.
Now he is starting to reel in Christian. So if the 54 does get around him, but he gets around Christian, that negates his point loss there, right? Now the other question is, where is Larry and where is Joe? Because then that's another point for Steven.
They're 5 or 7 seconds gap from each other.
Still hasn't changed, okay.
I think that might hold unless we get a caution. Now that would throw everything.
Oh.
I think Larry is the first car a lap down, so he would also get a lucky dog there if a caution came out, which is what he's going to want to see.
Yeah. But he wants to see the caution, but he does not want to be the caution.
That is correct. So up at the front, Mark Morton still leading the way here, 2.2 seconds. 14 laps to go, Kyle. Is Joey slowly running out of time here?
Yeah, I think at this point with... you have what you have, unless Joey has been saving a crap ton. Yeah, you'd have to start reeling them in now. Their time differences are what, 30-11 to a...
Yeah, I got a 30.4 to a 30.0 to a 30.12, so Joey Sainz about a tenth slower. Jacob Bowen has come back down pit road. He's not happy with that car here.
Nope, definitely not.
So Mark right now 12 laps away. Oh, is a oh, it's the blinking. I thought there was a crash. It registered as a crash on the screen. I got all excited. But God, what I was saying is 12 laps to go, coming to 11 laps to go. Mark Morton in good shape here to pick up his first win. Joey has cut it down a little bit. It's 2.0. But Mark is closing in on our friend who's in and out a few times of the screen. Still having that alternator issue.
Isn't that our burger chain down there? In and out.
It's a great burger chain down here.
See, down there it's not up here, unfortunately.
You want to know why? Because they don't freeze all their products, so they keep their stores near their production facilities.
Ah, I see.
The more you know.
Science.
All right, 1.9 seconds, 10 to go. So Joey's turned it on here, but I just don't know. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
You'd have to, it'd be what, 0.2 a lap at this point?
Well, last lap was 1.5 by a tenth and a half.
Oh?
Math is hard.
Huh? There's a chance, yeah, Jacob's kind of parked it for the night. He's headed to Massachusetts. Get up there early.
See this lap here. A little bit closer, only 2/100ths of a difference. So Mark has kind of turned it back on and has stalled out the run. But Joey's got a really good exit too. That's where he's closing down.
Yeah, and that's where you want to be, I think, because the back stretch is longer than the front stretch. Let's see here.
Carry as much momentum. Here we go. One more time. It's 1.7 seconds. 30.3 for Mark to a 30.1 for Joey. There's the 2/10.
2/10, yep. 2/10 a lap, and you get to his bumper.
8 to go.
Mark does not need to brush the wall at this point.
I think if you're Mark, you just don't need to go into panic mode. You don't need to start getting aggressive. If you just hold and do what you're doing, it puts all the pressure on Joey. But he is closing in. That was another, let's see, a 30.36 to a 30.12.
Yeah, 2/10. Like I said, you need 2/10 a lap. I wonder if Joey's
1.3.
listening to us.
He might be.
Point.
It is about a 30 to 35 second delay, so that would make sense. Ooh, Joey had a bad one there. He's going to try to get the run off the corner a little bit here.
Mark is very stable coming off. He's not throttling it up, kicking it sideways. We've seen Joey kind of kick his car sideways coming off the corner, buzzing the right rear. It's down to 1.3.
Yeah, the gap there was only a tenth and a half again, so 6 to go.
Yeah, running out of time now.
Joey's got to run here. It's going to get under a second almost. Mark has a much better corner exit. It's going to stall out a little bit. Let's see here, a 30.29 to a 30.08.
1.1 according to iRacing. There, he's catching him.
5 to go. It is under a second now.
There's a little bit of lap traffic up ahead of Mark, I think. So yeah, he's gonna start losing that nose. That's gonna make him tight, and that's gonna help Joey. Yeah, Mark's running a really low line now.
Mark is adjusting the line. Joey gets
He's running about a lane up. Under a second.
10th difference on that lap there.
Now, if you're Joey, your heart's going. Yeah, you can read that Valvoline on that back bumper.
Oh yeah, you're full go mode now if you're Joey.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially with that blinking car ahead of him, ahead of Mark, that's got to be distracting. You're watching out front, you're watching him behind.
Look out the back of Mark. He can see the gator getting closer.
Another 10th, but yeah.
3
At
to
this
go.
point, Joey's hoping for a mistake.
As this is happening, the 56 and the 20 are battling for the final podium position.
Oh, he sends it in there.
Oh, he's going to clear him. This might bump him back.
No, I think that's the tires there. Half a second. Well, just under half a second. 2 to go.
See him in the rearview mirror. Joey's running out of corners.
So, yo, Mike, yeah, he's mirror driving now. He's watching. Where's Joey? And that's brought Joey right back in.
Oh, yeah, 0.2 of a second. Has a run down the backstretch. Final lap.
He sends it in on the outside. Gets that run off the corner. He's there.
Joey to the outside, side by side. % here from Mark. Joey's going to pinch him low. Joey's going to come out of the corner. The lead is placed. Spoiler and a pass on the final lap. Joey Sainz picking up his 3rd win of the season. Mark Burton is going to come up short once again in 2nd place. And how about Nathan? He's going to come home in 3rd as Stuyvesant in the background is doing cookies down the front stretch. Man, what a finish to that race. What a finish. Let's start finding these drivers, getting them pulled up.
All right, I'm going to go do points.
You can go do your points. I got to find everybody in the rooms that they hang out in. All right, let's pull them up here. Last lap pass for the win. Joey, watched you closing in every lap, but getting it done and picking up your third win here in the season finale. What a race.
Yeah, that was wild. Really good race there. Saved just enough. I mean, if that race was one lap shorter, I don't think we could have done it, but that was great.
Kyle and I were in the chat up here kind of joking around that you might have run out of time and you needed 2/10, and then all of a sudden a few laps later you're getting those 2/10 a second or 2/10 a lap there. Were you listening in on us? Were you spying in on the broadcast?
I was not listening to the broadcast for this race, but I told myself 15 laps to go. That's when I was really going to try to go after it. I kept watching how far ahead Mark was. I think he got out to like 2.1 or 2.2, and I was okay with that based on the first run, but I ended up going one lap early, and I'm glad I did.
You got it done here tonight, picking up your third win. You're going to finish out the regular season as the regular season points champion, but all that doesn't matter here moving forward as the points will reset, and you got a playoff run coming your way starting next week at the Super Speedway, then Iowa, Bristol, Michigan, and Rockingham, a 5-race. Get as many points as you can. How you feeling at your chances to pick up a championship?
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to keep on coming out here, trying to keep up this momentum. We've had good finishes throughout the whole season, so if we can stay out of trouble on a few of those tracks and get some top 5s out there, I think we'll be all right.
There we go. Well, perfect. Well, I'm going to turn the floor over to you for your victory celebration.
Yeah, I appreciate you putting on the broadcast, you and Kyle, Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. It's always the best. Elswick E-Sports for putting on the series. Everybody a long shot this season. We had a really good season. Going to carry that momentum into the playoffs and see what we can do.
There we go. Well, congrats again. And, hey, you got to get ready and gear up for another final season tomorrow.
Yeah, where are we at?
Darlington.
Oh, yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get him out of here. We're going to pull up second place. Oh, so close. Final lap. Mark, almost got your first victory, but what a race here tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely a good one. Did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Definitely, I want to appreciate Kyle because he kind of gave me a little bit of the secret sauce there. But I mean, yeah, it's heartbreaking, and you know, I was watching it. I was watching the last 10 laps just dwindle it down. I could tell he was saving tires, so I was trying to save tire too. I wanted to block him, but I'm not that kind of driver. You know, a win's a win. I'll get mine when I get mine. But definitely congrats to Joey.
I'd have blocked him. I'd have put him in the wall.
Yeah, I know, and that's what my teammates were saying. Like one of them was like, you know, like I'd rather block and wreck for a win than just let him go by it and finish P2. But I mean, it was there, and I try to wash him up a little bit. I mean, by the time he caught me, my stuff was gone, and if it was just one lap sooner, I would have been all right. But you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with P2. I mean, you know, it's polls 2 weeks in a row. At least this week I didn't spin it out like I did last week, turn 1.
There we go. You were able to survive a second place finish. It is the end of the regular season. I know you're going to be on the outside of the playoffs here on Wednesday night, but you got spoiler tracks ahead of you. You got iRacing Super Speedway, Iowa, Bristol, Michigan, Rockingham. You feel one of those 5 sees you get your first win of the season?
Definitely top 4. iRacing Super Speedways, you know, it's a toss-up. You know, whoever stays out of it and whoever has teammates working together. Iowa, well, as long as I learned my lesson with the trucks there with me and Craig. What was the other ones? Richmond?
Yeah, you got Bristol, Michigan, and then Rockingham.
Okay, Michigan. Well, I feel pretty confident about Michigan for sure. Bristol, uh, buns there, and Rockingham. I'll probably just shoot for a top 10. That's if on tracks that I know that I can't compete in, I normally just shoot for a top 10, and then um, try to do better than yeah, just try and get top 10. And I don't know if you guys get the camera on or not, but my boy is the one that drove the car all night.
Oh, there we go. That's where we come to the conclusion now. Any podium finish,
Yep,
it's the dog. It's the dog that's driving. Well, Mark, I'm going to turn the floor over to you here. Coming up short tonight, but a valiant run here and a second place finish.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely want to give you guys a shout out. Phenomenal job broadcasting as always. Kyle, again, thank you, sir. Your little tweaks on the brake bias definitely helped out. Definitely want to give a shout out to my teammates, and yeah, looking forward. Hopefully, see you guys next week at iRacing Super Speedway.
There we go. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Congrats again here tonight, second place, and enjoy the rest of the night, puppers.
Appreciate it. You too, bud.
All right, let's get him out of there. Let me go turn the camera off. And let's pull in. We got up here third place finish, and I think gonna send you into the playoffs. Nate, man, how's it going? How was your race?
Yeah, it was pretty fun, man. Definitely stoked after that. So was racing for every spot I got there.
Now, did you have anybody kind of watching the relative and telling you where you're at and kind of your points, or did you kind of knew where you needed to be and who you needed to be in front of by how many to secure your way in?
Yeah, I knew it was super, super tight. I mean, there was a 1 point, 2 point gap, and I think 3 points back to one of the guys. So I knew it was just finish basically the best you could out of the 4 guys and hope for the best with it.
Well, it was a lot of fun. I am looking here at Kyle doing live points, and I'm going to say unofficially you are going to sneak your way in. I don't want to say sneak your way in because you were tied coming in for the cut line, but I think you're actually going to come in all the way up into potentially 6th position. So you're going to jump a few spots there with a third place finish tonight. I'm going to ask you the same question I was asking the other drivers now with you heading into that playoffs. You got iRacing Super Speedway, Iowa, Bristol, Michigan, and then Rockingham. It's win as many points as you can. You feel that's a pretty good set of 5 tracks for you to score some points and bring home a championship?
Yeah, we're definitely going to put something together. You know, I've got 1 win at iRacing Super Speedway and a lot of DNFs, so it's going to be a game changer for everybody.
There we go. Well, that's next week. We will be excited to watch that. But, Nate, I'm going to turn the floor over to you and let you give your call-outs here tonight.
Yeah, definitely thank you guys. Want to thank my main sponsor and the lead sponsor, Elswick E-Sports. Definitely thank Caleb, Larry, Matt, Bobby, Dougie, Adam, just everybody on the team. They've definitely helped me out this season, and now I can show what it's worth. Let's go win a championship.
There we go. Well, congrats here tonight. 3rd place, and we'll see you in the playoffs starting next week.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, let's get him out of here. There we go. There was the top 3 tonight. Let's go through our finishing results. We talked to him. Joey Sainz, last lap pass for the win. Going to get ahead of Mark Morton, so close to his first victory. And Nathan Manwaring there in 3rd. Mike Stiverson, not going to go all the way back to front, but going to come home with a top 5 finish in 4th. Christian Delgado in 5th. Frank Schroeder's going to come from 6th. Stephen Hine in 7th. We'll see if that's going to be good enough to see Stephen's way to the playoffs, or if he is going to be on the outside looking in. Alan Ayers is going to get a top 10 finish in 8th. David Gainforth in 9th, and Matthew Croak is 11th. Matthew Croak in 10th. Nathan Dufton in 11th. Larry Runner in 12th. Is he going to be in the playoffs? That'll be something we're going to be keeping our eye on. Joe Ogle 13th, Jacob Bowen in 14th, and Adam Benefill early into the pits, unable to regroup there, is going to come home in 15th position. I'm going to pull up the unofficial points and just see what they look like, and then we'll pull in the official points, as I think these are still going to hold, give or take a point or two. So Joey Sainz, points leader, he's heading into the playoffs. Matthew Croak, David Gainforth, Connor Dudek, Nathan Dufton, they are in. How about that? Nate Manwaring is going to jump 3 spots up into 6th place. Looks like Christian Delgado is going to make it in with 312 points. On here, it does show Larry Brunner as in with 311, and I can confirm as that is what it looks like it will be. Stephen Hine is going to miss the playoffs by 1 point. He is going to miss it by 1 point. He's going to have actually 310 points with that leading a lap, a bonus point. But getting past there at the end by the 54 sealed the deal, and the 44 will advance. That is your Championship 8 starting next week at the iRacing Super Speedway. But we are not done with regular season racing just yet. Tomorrow night, it is the regular season finale in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. It is throwback night at Darlington. I know a lot of drivers are getting some special paints put together, so if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. Come see us tomorrow night as we lock in the championship drivers in the next gens for the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. But this has been a fun one here tonight from the Elswick Esports Rising Stars Series. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night. We will see you tomorrow. Later.
Thank you.